Okay, I figured out my key to success. Now I'm locked in. I learned how to open doors like a locksmith.
Welcome back. You're not locked in with DK and Atwood. I'm Atwood. Killer to my left, DK. Here on the mats at Next Element Academy, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. A lot of stuff in combat sports this past week and weekend, if you want to call that combat sports. But first,
if you want to call that combat.
I mean, really, it was just a bunch of, YouTubers. Tag team boxing, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Entertaining, I will say that. So for the people that were complaining about it, here's something I always say about fast food, right? If you're going to eat fast food and you go there, you can't be mad when your order isn't right. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to YouTube boxing, you can't be mad when you don't see any kind of technique, because that's not about technique. It's about entertainment.
I wonder how many people were in the stands to watch.
There was like 20,000 people there. They sold out an arena in Manchester.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Crazy, right? And that's where Tommy Fury's from too. So I think that kind of helped. But before we get into that disaster, let's talk about some real news with USADA and the UFC.
Ooh.
Yeah, big deal, right?
Yeah, man. I might try to
make a
resurgence.
TRT.
Dude, I wonder what Vitor Belfort's like now. He's probably like pissed off, dude.
I think for the first couple of hours, maybe the first 24 hours, everybody's like, oh shit, like this could be great. But then Hunter Campbell, which is the lawyer for the UFC, and Jeff Nowitzki.
Yeah.
They did a press conference, and I think that their new regimen that they're going with a different company is going to be even stricter than USADA's.
Really?
Yeah. So I think that...
I thought Jeff Nowitzki was with USADA.
No, I think he was just the coordinator for the UFC with USADA. Because they were both trashing USADA. And they were saying, that I guess the UFC was like 30% of USADA's revenue. And that's gone for them now. And yeah, they've all been trashing.
And they were trying to, I heard the Hunter guy. Who is that guy anyway?
He's the lawyer for the UFC, Hunter Campbell.
You just said that.
Yeah.
You just said that. He was talking about how they were using Conor.
Yeah.
He was like, it's disgusting what they've done to Conor.
So you saw
and
the
I was
press
just
conference too.
I mean, looks like Conor's doing great to me. I mean, dude, I wish I had a Lamborghini boat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wonder how much money that dude makes from Proper 12.
He sold. So I think he still has a role with Proper 12, but I'm pretty sure he sold the company as a whole. He might still have like shares, but it was a lot of money. I can't remember. I think it was in the hundreds of millions.
Yeah, and then what was his old buddy, Artem?
I don't think they're buddies anymore.
No, because Artem was saying that
it was like his idea.
Yeah, it was his idea, and Conor stole it. But hey, man, scared money don't make money. So if you
ever go broke, I'm gonna take your money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, if you don't invest in something, dude, somebody else is going to.
Yep.
And it's just the way it is. But yeah, back to USADA.
Interesting. I saw that like afterwards, John Jones marked himself safe from USADA, like people do on like Facebook. But I
had a buddy of mine. He's like, he's probably my age. He fought in Bellator and he fought in UFC. His name is Ricky Rainey, and Ricky made a post talking about all these different things about USADA. Dude, he says in 1 month they visited him 12 times.
Damn.
In 1 month,
and they come like unannounced too. Yeah, which if you're gonna test for steroids, that's really like the only way you can do it.
Yeah, you gotta
because there's ways of getting it out of your. I don't know what they are.
So I'm gonna tell you guys. I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
And it's a friend of mine, and I'm not gonna say any names. I'm gonna stay where he trains, or trained at, but when I fought in New Jersey, you get random drug tested, right? You don't know if you're getting drug tested until the day of your fight. So, beforehand they'll just call out people, blah, blah, blah. Well, my buddy, he'd wear basketball shorts.
Okay.
And under the basketball shorts,
I already know where this is going.
He had a Whizzinator.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what a Whizzinator is, it's a fake wiener. And you got, you know, the bag he'd put up underneath his arm and everything. And so he'd pull his, you know,
fake
wiener out under, like he'd pull the shorts up, you know, and just press in his armpit because you can't really see, right?
And it forces it out.
And it forces it out, you know, and it stays warm because it's underneath your armpit
right.
too. And because he would do some, you know, some different
steroids.
things, some steroids, Well, and so didn't really help his career in either way, but it was just funny to see that, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I wonder how many people are doing this.
Yeah.
You know, because that's one person that I was directly aligned with.
Mm-hmm. And he really took it the extra to actually get the fake wiener too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So most people would just put like a little hose or something in there.
Yeah, man. And what's so weird about it is the fake wiener was, it was a schlong, dude. I was like, dude, you're not that big. What are you doing around here?
That's funny.
He was like, yeah, that's why I wear the basketball shorts, because basketball shorts are all baggy and
right.
stuff, you know?
Wow. Yeah. So I have a friend that used to do that stuff for job interviews, and the one he had it like strapped to his leg, and he sat down in the waiting area and it busted.
Oh no!
Went all over his shorts. Dude.
You're not cool in this. Should be your pants.
Yeah, with somebody else's urine. Fun times.
Oh man, I've heard of people getting like popped because it was a female's urine.
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess like the pH, some shit's different if it's a female's urine or something like that.
I don't want to call him an idiot, but what an idiot.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that like they'd be able to tell the difference, but still.
Yeah. So anyways, so it's definitely interesting, man. I've been seeing a lot of things with you know, who is it, Cowboy Cerrone?
Oh yeah, telling him I got the juice.
I got the juice.
I mean, that dude went got a hair transplant and started juicing. Like he's loving life, man.
He is, man. I'm getting a little spot in my back, but I might need to get me a hair transplant.
Dude, I told myself if I ever start going bald, one thing I will not do is if I'm losing on the top is keep the sides.
Oh no,
it's
dude.
all gone.
Yeah,
and then I'll go to a tattoo artist and get a fade tattooed on my head. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
It's all lined up perfectly and everything.
Never have to worry about it again. I did see Gordon Ryan's comments on steroids, and from a fan's perspective, I get it, but from an athlete's perspective, probably not so much. But he's like, let them all juice. It'll be fun to watch. He said that athletes would be healthier and have longer careers. Now, longer cares possibly, shorter lives probably.
And I don't know about healthier because
that's what I'm saying.
His stomach is all messed up, and if you look at the history of a lot of steroid users, several of them have GI issues and they have gut issues. Yep. And one, let's say Gordon Ryan's one of them. Mm-hmm. Other one is Brock Lesnar is another one. I think there's some other wrestlers that's had some gut issues as well, like WWE type wrestlers.
Not only that, bodybuilders, like heart issues, heart attacks, like all kinds of shit.
Yeah. And I don't, if you're abusing it too, it could be, but.
No, at the right dosage, I can see what he means, right? Yes. Like moderation,
and you got to also look at, how much tea are you producing as it is? What's crazy, man, I've been trying to get on TRT, and I would go to these people around here that, track it, and they want to, when I test my blood and get my blood test and everything done, and they're like, oh, your T's actually a little high for your age. I'm like, yeah, man, but it's like, it's high for my age group, but I'm competing, and when I'm rolling every day, I'm rolling with 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 30-year-olds, people that, I have to stay on top of my game, and I have to keep on going every day. Every day I have to be in the best shape, and, my neck is jacked up, dude, so I'm ready. I want some stuff to feel good.
Yeah.
And so I would love to try at least, a cycle, I guess. And I've never, tried to try any steroids. you know,
Uh-oh.
I have at one time. So hardly anybody knows this, but I went down to Mexico. I wasn't fighting. I wasn't doing anything. I was 19 years old, I think it was, and me and some of my buddies went to Juarez, Mexico.
You've talked about this with they picked up a girl and she got like.
Yeah, she went to a friend of mine went and picked up a girl and they
woke up in the United States, right?
Woke up in the United States and she's like, "Hey, I need to get back," and we're like acting like we're asleep in the hotel. So, anyways, yeah, dude. So we went to Juarez, Mexico, and this is back before Juarez. Like, if you're trying to go to Juarez right now, American,
bro, I'm not even going near Mexico right now.
You know, you're talking like the cartel in Juarez is like is pretty big. Right. So anyways, back in the day, me and some Air Force dudes, we went down there, and it was a Sunday, and there was you just got to go into the pharmacy, dude, down there.
Oh, get it over the wow.
And just
it's like Thailand.
Yeah, I'll take some Deca or Winnie V or whatever you want. I can't remember which one I got. But I didn't get enough. All I got was like 2 weeks worth. And I thought, like, I didn't know what to get because I had never done it before. But I was like lifting and stuff. And so I think I had done like a week's worth or something like that.
Did you feel a difference?
No, dude.
No.
I don't remember really. I was like 19 and trying to, you know, get jacked and get big, which didn't happen until I was like 22, 23. I wanted a six-pack so bad, man. I've never had a six-pack until I started working out and eating right.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah,
abs are made in the kitchen.
Yep, they are, man. And so anyways, that's the only time that I ever tried it, but I don't really think it did anything because it wasn't a full cycle. It was just like I did it for like a week or something like that. And then I think I gave the other one pack away, you know. So it was just because that's what they came in, and came in week packs or whatever. You have a whole setup in the kit right there ready to go for whatever you need for that week, your dose for the week. So anyways, yeah, dude, you could buy whatever you wanted.
Wow.
There,
I've heard the same about Thailand. I think it was Aljamain Sterling that was talking about. He's like, all the Dagestanis, man. He's like, there's a reason they go and train in Thailand. It's like, you can get and just go to the pharmacy like you're saying. You get it over the table.
Wow.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
He was on Joe Rogan. He might have just been saying it for clout. I don't know. But yeah, so that's interesting. So we'll see how that plays. Now they still have the contract with USADA through the end of the year. And then there's another company that they're going with after that. But so we'll see how that works. But while we're on the subject of steroids, the whole Logan Paul thing, right? That guy, there's no way he weighed in lighter than Dylan Danis. And you look at the size difference. No way. You cannot convince me otherwise that dude is not or hasn't been on some sort of steroid. You know, it could be, what was the thing that EPO that Dillashaw got caught with? Yeah. Maybe the dude was on, and they didn't get drug tested for these fights either.
Do you know what EPO is?
I know that I don't know what it is, but I know it helped Dillashaw get down to 125.
So EPO actually, I don't know if it did that, but what EPO is, it's in your blood. And so it helps you produce red blood cells. So red blood cells help carry more oxygen. More oxygen, the better shape you can get. That's what what's the bicycle guy?
Lance Armstrong.
That's what he got caught with.
Really?
Yeah.
So it could just help with endurance.
Helps with endurance, stamina, recovery, because your body's producing more red blood cells.
Right.
And so with more red blood cells is more oxygen in your bloodstream. More oxygen in your bloodstream, you can fuel your muscles faster and better. You can heal faster because more oxygen in your body makes your body more alkaline. And,
well, then in a sense, like that could have helped Dillashaw though.
Oh, 100% it helped.
Because if you look, he looked like Skeletor.
Well, and his pace too.
Right.
Like his pace was on. So
and he was so weak.
And he was working out constantly and stuff. So there's another type of steroid that helps you cut weight. And I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, it'll help you like slim up and get trim and it's almost like crack, dude.
Really?
I've heard it.
In terms of how it makes you feel,
how it
or
makes you feel like cocaine, dude.
Wow.
Like just on edge and stuff like that. So because I knew some dudes in my same dude with the Wizinator. He used to take that to help him cut down because he used to he used to fight at 45. It was tough him getting down. Yeah. So anyways, that's wild, man. But that whole spectacle of what went on this past weekend.
Well, that's all you can call it, right?
It is, dude. It was a spectacle, a sports spectacle, which, is going to make some of these kids out here want to train boxing and want to train whatever, but until they see actually how hard it is. Yeah. Good thing for Logan Paul. He's got the money to put himself in that spot. Same way with Jake Paul. He can afford
himself the time.
Exactly. So I think they have a boxing ring in their house or whatever. They get their personal boxing coach comes over there, trains them. They do their thing. You still got to do the work, but I mean, are they getting drug tested? Doubt it.
Well, I know Logan Paul. None of them got drug tested because Dylan Danis wanted there to be drug testing, and then so Logan said, "All right, well, I'll do that." I think the agreement that he tried to make was, "I'll do that if you agree to give me 100% of your purse." So it was just like, obviously, he's not going to do that.
Paid off that.
I'm sure he made a big bag, man. I would say at least $1 million. That's what I would say.
Jesus Christ.
And then just unreal, man. But here's the thing. All right, so let's talk about that fight real quick, and then we'll talk about the one that you saw glimpses of, which was an actual decent fight.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good boxer. It was still one dude was a YouTuber, right?
I think they both are. I think everybody on that card was a YouTuber or influencer of some degree.
Yo, I'm a YouTuber / influencer, Bo.
Yeah, right.
Yo, let me fight for $1 million. I will fight anybody. Mike Tyson, give me $1 million.
Dude, honestly,
I will straight up.
For $1 million, I would too.
I'll juice up to the gills. We'll make it some sideshow spectacle. Let me fight Logan Paul. Please, gosh. Logan Paul, please let me fight you. I will box the shit out of you, man. Like, I will box your ears in, man. Like, dude, I would love to get.
You know what we need? We need to find somebody out there that's like in the YouTube space that's like closer to like your age.
Yeah.
And then just let
dude, let's box. Hey, Kenny Florian, maybe. Hey, me and Kenny Florian could box. He's actually like 46 or so, right?
No way, really?
Yeah, he's like 46, 47, isn't he?
Damn, Kenny, you do not look that old, my friend.
Somewhere around there. Anyways, I love Kenny, but hey, man, $1 million, dude, you can get paid $15 million for all I care.
Yeah, just let me get
$1 million.
A percentage of the buys.
Yeah, dude. let me get $1 million real quick. Just let me fight one of these idiots, man. Gosh. It's just
that's why we need you guys to subscribe.
Yeah,
so
man.
We can get to that
subscribe. Keep subscribing. Tell your friends to subscribe, and then they'll be like, "Oh, DK's calling out Logan Paul," And then if we have 1 million subscribers, it'll gain more traction.
Yeah. So if you could think of somebody,
you could box.
I'd box,
dude. I will straight up take a knee. I'll go down for you, man. I'll let you beat my ass.
No. I wouldn't want that. I would take my ass beaten as long as it was worth the money. Yeah. And when I say worth the money, like I would let DK kick my ass. I mean, I would try. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to try.
I'll take $500,000.
I'd do it for $5K.
I'll do
it. I'll do it for $5,000. I'd probably do it for $1,000.
Oh man, I wonder what those lower guys made on the car.
Do they make 20-ounce gloves?
They do make 20-ounce.
Okay, cool. We'll wear 20 ounces.
We'll wear 20 ounces.
But yeah, I mean, it was. Listen, like I said before, like nobody is tuning into that to watch any kind of skill. It's purely entertainment, and the most entertaining part of the Paul fight was the very end when you can't really call it a brawl. Yeah.
Attempt.
But see, here's the issue with Dylan. Dylan was not fighting that fight to try and win. He was fighting that fight
not to lose.
Well, no, not even. He was just trying not to get knocked out. He was there to make a bag, and that was it. I think most people kind of knew that. Dylan did a good job of
betted
selling
on
it.
him. I wonder if he bet on himself, or if he bet on
Logan.
He'd
have to bet a lot of money to make
anything. If he
anything.
bet on himself to last the whole fight.
Yeah. I kind of think low key that part of his plan was to try and get both of them disqualified, so there was no winner. It was a no contest, and it just didn't work. Now it could have, because after he tried to get Logan in the guillotine, Logan fucking tried to hammer fist him when he was on the ground.
Yeah.
So the ref could have been like, nope, no contest. Both of you are disqualified.
Well, I mean, dude. Oh, those people came in. It was after the bell, huh?
Yeah, but his security came into the ring twice. But one time, Dylan shot for a double leg on him.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I mean, dude, listen. The whole thing, dude, what it was supposed to do. People are pissed off, yeah, but they don't care after they get your money.
No, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, the money's already been made. KSI, don't know what the hell that dude was on. You should have seen he was standing in there like Michael Venom Page. Had his hands down, kind of doing the bouncy thing and throwing his hands up like this. And it was the whole thing. It was hard to watch and annoying to watch. But that's why I wanted you to see that one fight.
Yeah, Shark.
Waleed Sharks and the
Sharks.
Dean guy.
Yeah, Dean's pretty good.
It was fun to watch that, man. And
that was good. Good
in
boxing.
the beginning, Waleed almost knocked him out in the first minute, and then Dean takes over the entire fight. And at the end, Waleed gets like a second win and starts putting it on him again. So it was just very entertaining to watch, and it was kind of refreshing to see some skill on that card, because after all the other fights, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, tag team boxing.
That was interesting, dude.
So when dude gets a 10 count, he can try to make his way to the thing?
But you didn't see any 10 counts, but then they'd have to actually get a count, right? But if they're getting beat up, they can just back up and tag. Then the guy dude comes in, boom.
They separate them?
Yeah.
Dude can't just come in and just...
Yeah. So my thing was, like, if I got him, like, I'm circling around to my back's to his corner, and he can't tag.
What about the extra... Man, do it like WWE, WWF, get an extra little 10 seconds with two people in there, 2-on-1.
Yeah.
You know? The referee's trying to get him out, you know? And he's like...
It was
and then finally get him out. Man.
It was hard to watch, but it was entertaining, so I'd still give it like a 7, 8 out of 10 for entertainment.
Wow.
It was just fun to watch. And I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
Usually it's like the crazy Russians that are doing shit like that with like MMA, like 3-on-3.
5-on-5.
One dude goes down, then they all gang up on the next guy.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
What about, and speaking of entertainment, this weekend we got bare knuckle boxing here in Columbia, dude. South Carolina. I say here in Columbia. That's about 2.5 hours away from here.
Yeah, still local.
But, got Jeremiah Scott, our Muay Thai coach, is fighting his first bare knuckle fight.
Yeah.
Against, what's that kid's name again?
Chevy Bridges, I think.
Chevy Wildman Bridges.
Yeah. That's it.
He's 5-3 pro MMA.
I think he's like
1-2 for bare knuckle boxing. So we'll see how he goes with Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's just going to be, for the whole build-up has been fun, watching the embeddeds and all that stuff. It's been fun. Another exciting thing that we have going on is, as we are recording this right now, we are 1 sub away from 200. And I said that we were going to do some sort of giveaway. So here's the plan.
Let's see.
We have, check it for me.
We'll see if we hit it yet.
Drum roll.
We're at 200, player.
We are.
We're at 200.
All right, cool.
Boom, boom, boom.
So
right there, exactly 200.
Nice. And we got probably like 50 subs this week, so that's dope. Appreciate everybody for subscribing.
That's awesome. Oh,
my bad. Good. So what we're going to do then is we will randomly select a subscriber out of that 200. If you train here at the gym, the no-gi drop is the final pre-orders for that are Friday, right?
Friday, yeah.
All right, so this happened at a perfect time for if somebody at this gym wins. Yeah. We are going to cover your no-gi drop for you. That's $150. If you don't train in the area and you're local and you would like to train, we'll I'll cover the subscription for a month. How much is it for everything?
$150.
Well, all right, so
Boom.
another $150 value. If you don't live here, then we'll just send you some Next Element gear. We'll get your size. We'll see what we have. If we have, any of the hoodies and the matching sweatpants left, we'll send you that, or a hoodie and a shirt.
We'll get your sizes, and we'll get some stuff, because we're going to do some new winter gear too.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Sweet.
So we'll take care of you that way. So I guess off the top of my head, the best way to do this is we'll pick somebody, and if they're local, then we'll go ahead and get their stuff for the no-gi stuff, since that's due Friday. If it turns out they're not, then we will just announce it on the next pod, so next Thursday. And we'll put their name up on the screen, and, reach out to us. This is going to be the best way. So you got to make sure you're watching. Reach out to us. If I don't hear from you in like a week, we'll pick somebody else on the next pod, and we'll do it like that. And that'll be the easiest way for us to get in contact and get all the information we need. So appreciate everybody subscribing, man. It's going to, listen, me and DK didn't come into this with huge followings or anything like that. So we're building this from the ground up, and it takes time and it takes consistency. We've been very consistent and plan to continue that, and get some more people on here. There's people that I've kind of been talking to through a middleman, some big people that will be great. I'll tell you about that after. I don't want to say it and jinx it and then them not come on, and you guys are like, oh, well, what happened? So we'll just keep that under wraps for now. But if it does happen, you guys will really enjoy that. We will really enjoy that as well. So, yeah, man, it's been fun. And just huge shout out to everybody who's taking the time to watch consistently and subscribe. And I will say, I did look at the analytics. About 70% of our views aren't subscribers. So if we could, listen, like I said last time, you don't have to hit the notification bell. I don't give a fuck. Just hit subscribe, please. It's a free way to support. I'm subscribed to a Pokemon channel for a friend of mine. Really?
Yeah, he opens Pokemon card packs with him and his son.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
That's a cool little father.
I think it's called Laz Bros or something like that. He used to be an MMA fighter back in the day too.
Oh, nice.
Man, what's his Laswell? Brett Laswell is his name. And dude, we used to call him the Viper. When I first started training, that was my training partner. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep. And he ended up, I think he went 7-0, dude. Just like, he was solid. Anyways, and he ended up cross training in the Air Force and ended up becoming a AC-130 gunship, like gunner, aerial gunner. So if you guys don't know what an AC-130 gunship is,
they play Call of Duty, they know.
Oh yeah, if you play Call of Duty, man, you know what that is. But he's the guy in there loading up the Gatling gun, loading up everything, man. And he actually sent me some rounds with some lives on them, like big cannon rounds, dude, and like some, it's pretty cool. I'll just show them to you one day. Yeah, but anyways, Lasbro's his name. But anyways, I follow a Pokemon thing,
right?
Which is crazy.
Yeah, and I mean it's just
the support.
It's a free way to support. And listen, like in the future, those are going to matter in terms of getting guests on. Yeah, and giving away stuff and different things like that. We're going to try to do another giveaway at 500, another one at 1,000, and exactly. So on and so forth. So, yeah. But, appreciate, 50 subs in the past week. That's big for us starting out. So we're super appreciative of that. And, if you don't already follow us on Instagram, it's at LockedInDKA. That's where we'll be doing a lot of announcements too. It's just easier there. And if you haven't subbed yet, please sub, man. We appreciate it. And, it's been fun so far. I think this is like our 28th episode, something like that. Awesome. So, yeah. Yeah, and Atwood is doing all the work. He does all the work. He does all the editing. He does all the setting up and everything. You guys can't really see what's going on, but we got a little setup and everything here. And I just come in and I sit down.
And so,
well, you're also the owner of the place where we shoot.
So, but it's all good, man. Atwood's the man. He takes care of everything and has everything lined up. He works really hard at this, and we wouldn't be doing this and putting this stuff out if it wasn't for him, because I can't do it. So,
well, you're also the expert. You play a big role too, man. You don't give yourself enough credit.
Thanks, man.
But it's fun, man. And this is it would be work if I didn't enjoy it, right? So I enjoy doing stuff like this. I enjoy the editing process, which really now we only have one camera. There's not a whole lot of editing that goes into it. Yeah. But it's still fun, man. I enjoy the process, and hopefully in 7 to 8 months, like, we'll have 1,000 subs. Like, that's the goal for me. 7 to 8 months from now, 1,000 subs. I don't think that's too far fetched. And in the embeddeds too, after all this with Jeremiah, hopefully we can get it going with somebody else. We have more than one fighter here at the gym.
Yep.
So it'll be cool, man. It'll be cool. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shorter episode today. I know I always say that. We end up going like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't know how far along we are now.
But my father-in-law is coming into town, and I got work I got to do.
And I'm going out of town later on in the week, so I got some work I got to do too. So with all that being said, appreciate you guys. DK, you want to take us out? Yeah,
I appreciate you guys too, guys, girls, all the in between. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. If you haven't done so, please like, share, or subscribe, and keep rolling with us. All right.
And put in the comments who you'd like to see DK box in the influencer space. That'd be interesting to see.
I'll box anybody.
I give him like a John Zerka.
I will, and tag them. Let them know, dude. I will box them. I will box them tomorrow for $1 million.
I do it for 5,000.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys. Till next time.
Later.